Good pay people, Freaky Friday afternoon. Like somebody said on the news today, San Diego weather Friday. How's everybody doing this lovely ass day? Friday, another week down, another day down, another crazy week in the COVID environment. How's everybody doing? Today's little video, I have a book that I ran across and it talk about and this has been a big argument for a while, whether or not or why network marketing, or why do people consider network marketing not a business, or what the problem is. Okay, network marketing. Network marketing in itself was devised to give every day, as this one guy I know in Jersey he said to give the everyday Joe bag of donuts a chance to a chance, a business. See, most traditional business. Now, if we're talking about a traditional business, where it costs average to start about $65,000 or more. Granted, that's not what network marketing's business model is about. Okay, what network marketing was supposed to do was to get the everyday Joe bag of donuts, because they could reach markets that big businesses couldn't. Okay, that was the whole consensus of the network marketing um, business model. That way, they could save money on advertisement. They would pay the distributor, or whatever you want to call them, business on IBO, Automarts, that money that they would have paid on market spend, and it would go to that distributor based off the uh, people value that he brought into the that area. Um, trying to think of the word right now. Uh, how much he brought into the business, put it that way, based off of that volume that created in his business or whatever. That was how they were paid. Instead of paying it out in a marketing or advertising thing, they pay it to the distributor. That was the whole consensus of it. Now, this is, you got to take consideration. This is way before internet, social media, all this stuff. Okay, this is why I wrote the book about prospecting. Okay, you had no choice but to go out and chase prospect people's business. But markets change, things have changed. You have to, and in that aspect of everything, no, you were a distributor. You weren't as far as you could turn a network marketing distributorship into a business. What your whole purpose was to get business partners to join with you, and they pay them based off of their volume. Okay, that's all it was. It was a compounding effect, creating business partners that created volume for that group of people. That's why they call it a business, because of that norm. A lot of people will call it a pyramid. Well, pyramid schemes have been around before even network marketing stuff. Okay, if you look at Madam C.J. Walker, Madam C.J. Walker was actually the first that conceived the concept of network marketing with her hair products. If you read that book on that, her life story and everything, because she gathered business partners. She didn't have employees. She gathered business partners. That was the whole consensus of business. And this is where people are arguing about the fact that because traditional business, you had employees and you had top management. That's why they want to say network marketing things were a scheme. They weren't a true business. No, they're not. They're not a true business in the sense of traditional business. That's not what they were set up to be. All right, I get that straight. Just because it wasn't set up to be that way, that doesn't mean you can't make a business out of it. Making a business at the end of the day, if you're making money, it's a business. Okay, let's just get that straight. So people wanted to understand this, but there's all this argument whether it was a business because um, you were subjected to the company's changes that might happen, and that's true. That's where the downside of the business model is because you don't have a say so. You don't have a say so on a lot of stuff, really. Let's get the truth be be told. You didn't have a say so in products being switched out, discontinued, whatever. You don't have a say so in that right now, even as a not a business owner. So what difference did that make? Okay, some you got, and as a business decision, you make a decision whether a product or service is being sold or not. Why keep it on the shelf if it's not moving? Okay, see that's business from a structural purpose is different than thinking like one. The whole purpose of all this was more to get the average Joe to think as a business owner, regardless how the structure was set up. It was the mindset that had to be developed. This is where the personal development came into because you had to have that. Most people just didn't have that. They had to have that personal development structure, that attitude to think as a business person, distribution lines, and all that other stuff. We were creating, you know, during the 70s and 80s, you had what they call interactive distribution. That's interactive with people. Now you have a digital distribution line, which is the internet, social media. Those are another disruptive acts that has happened in the last 10, 15 years that has changed the business model in the sense of what we are known as prospecting people. Okay? Prospecting people to me is a waste of time. I don't care how you do it. We need to get, like I always say, we need to get back to what this business was truly supposed to have been about was networking and marketing. Okay? You network with different types of people, um, see the needs, and that never changed even before the internet. The networking part of people could prospect out there who they are. And we don't know that. Nobody knows that. That's what that's the purpose of networking to find out who people are. You don't know that. That's the whole purpose of networking. And the marketing aspect is to have leverage. The true leverage you didn't have. Well, you had it, but it was very expensive. Most people entering this business could not put out a marketing ad to a newspaper or TV ad or radio. It was very expensive. It's gotten expensive even with the internet today or social media, but it's still cheaper than the traditional way of doing those things. Okay, that's how some of those guys that you see they got over. They were marketing, sharing that shit out with you. Had to have others to show you how to do this. Well, prospecting was that well, you can only talk to so many people, and you can only want it to, especially if you're working a job. So you had the biggest thing they didn't tell you was they did have a sort of leverage because they took ads out. Okay, they may even took ads out when the internet started coming out, but they didn't teach that. A lot of them still ain't teaching that because it's taken away from what they built up. If they had you doing the ad thing, that would take them away from some of the tools they have in their group of business because they wouldn't need the stuff that they had there. So they don't teach you a lot of that, and a lot of y'all still don't know that. That's what gets me. makes sense to. So it's not that it's just what people want to. It can be a business. It's not a business. The problem with it is the way you look at it, because people have made money in this arena. They made a whole lot of money. Some people, and I'm not gonna say just that. See, part of being a business, thinking an entrepreneur is not depending on one source of income. The true entrepreneurs in the direct sales network market took enough money to invest in other things, because it takes a long damn time to really build a big network marketing group. You know, people want to tell you 10 to 5 to 10 years, sometimes 15 to 20 more. Okay, it don't have to take that long today because you got a lot of leverage. When you got a lot of leverage and do it right and do it to the groups that need what you have, that's a whole different ball game. And then when you use the attraction marketing concept to it, that's another different ball game. Okay, so I just thought I do this little quick video on this. Sunset Sundays. Let's see, we got Sunset Sunday this Sunday. 7 o'clock. Let me see here. You can see right down lower third. You can sign up for that this Sunday. 25th, we got a special guest speaker, 6-figure video marketer. If you want to know anything, I'm telling you, if you want to know anything about video, put this on your calendar for the 25th. That's a Sunday, 7 o'clock. I've known this guy for a bit. He belongs to the same marketing platform where he's used it. Him and a marketing business partner had to get $10 for an ebook for them to get where they're at. They didn't have $10. That's where he started from, people. So, as I said, mark your calendars down. Sign up for this 25th. Be advertising this probably next week. Also, join my newsletter. Get top right information. If you haven't been on my newsletter, sign up right there on the lower third, Gregory Smith Online. Get on my blog. That will be coming out in the next hour and 45 minutes. So, with that being said, I hope you got value with this presentation. Thought I'd throw it together. Everybody have a great, I don't know how wherever you're, I know there's a storm coming on the Gulf Coast. So wherever you are, be safe, take care. It's nice out tonight. Feel like San Diego. I've been to San Diego. It is nice. Peace. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Later.